Welcome to our 25th anniversary celebration. Yay! So today we are celebrating the work of Dream of Wild Health and Community for 25 years. Originally founded in 1986 as Petawakan Tipi, Dream of Wild Health was created in 1998 as a garden program to recover and preserve the relationship between Native people and the land. Since then, we've been working with Native community in the Twin Cities and beyond. We've partnered with tribes, other Native-led organizations in the community, and community members, from our babies to our elders, to restore traditional foods to our ceremonies and ways of life, with a special focus on healthy food access for Native families and growing our seeds and our leaders. So having 25 years of experience doing all of this work in community is a huge milestone for us. And I'm so proud of the work that our team has done during my short time here at Dream of Wild Health, but also thankful to those who created this dream 25 years ago and paved the way for us to continue with our mission to restore health and well-being in the Native community by recovering knowledge of and access to healthy indigenous foods, medicines, and lifeways.
I remember where I was 25 years ago as a young Native person, and I was pretty lost, quite frankly. When I think about so many of the issues that our communities are dealing with, there's just a huge disconnect as human beings from one another and to the land. And I know that from my own background and things that I've dealt with. I have a 6-year-old son. I have nieces who are garden warriors and love it. I can't wait for my son to become a garden warrior. And knowing that our children have this opportunity that I didn't have, this opportunity to be connected to the land, this opportunity to understand how the world works in a different way and from a cultural lens, is so incredibly important. It's important for our people, it's important for Indigenous people, but it's also important for the world. We're in a really dangerous time when it comes to climate change and so many things happening with the planet. And over here in this space, we're creating the future. We're helping to create a world where our children are recognizing what it really means to be stewards of the land. This is land back in action, but it's also understanding what it means to take care of the earth and understand how you're connected to it. And that's what Dream of Wild Health is doing. They're helping our kids to understand that, and they're helping all of us.
I was there in year 2000, so 23 years ago. And so Sally and John started gardening with a handful of seeds. And then that the word of their work spread so that the Potawatomi seed keeper, Cora Baker, gifted her entire collection to the farm. And that's when Dream of Wild Health really came to be. When we accepted that gift for those seeds, we also accepted the responsibility for them. And that's something that those seeds were almost extinct. There was a handful of Cherokee Trail of Tears corn and traditional tobacco and Hopi black turtle beans, just handfuls left. But thanks to the work of Dream of Wild Health and all the generations of staff and youth and families and board members who have been part of this work, those seeds have thrived. They've come back now as food for our communities, and it's because of the collective work of all of us together. And so here we are today doing the work of cultural recovery, the work of healing in our communities through these beautiful, beautiful seeds and the foods that they create. I remember when we first came to this farm, this field out here couldn't grow. It was so depleted, so tired, so exhausted from the way it had been treated. And so it was, as Carly said, Land Back is about restoring that health. One of the reasons why Dream of Wild Health has been so successful is because it has always been centered in spirit and in prayer. So that for many years we had an inipi out back, and it was right in the center of the farm, which meant that every day we led with prayers. And those those seeds responded, the plants responded, and the families came back.
The possibilities for understanding that agriculture is, and growing things is connected to culture, and that agriculture does not have to be an extractive process. Doesn't have to be about taking everything out of the soil. It should be a constant cycle of replenishing the soil. The very best farmers that I know tell me that their job is to grow dirt. It is to continue that cycle of replenishing the soil so that the soil can heal and replenish us. And I can tell you that this organization is famous around the country for the work that you are doing to help restore and inform people about indigenous food, how to grow it, how to do it in a way that is sustainable and that is connected to culture. And it is a part of what I believe is a transition that is happening all over the country, not as fast as I would like to see, but it is happening all over the place. So I'm here just to say thank you. I'm filled with gratitude to have a chance to be here with all of you. Miigwech, Padamiaye to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for coming to celebrate our 25th anniversary. Yay! Thank you. Miigwech.